Sam who? Sam George, the man who was a key player in empowering the hearts and minds of this new uprising in African culture and equality. Sam George. If he was an American, I'd vote for him as the next president of the United States. Sorry, Trump. Anyways, what are his thoughts on Niger and France in this historical moment? His words carry a lot of weight in this world. A lot. But watch me in all my transcendental wittiness outmaster and debunk the great Sam George of Ghana. Let me know who you think wins these arguments. Moi or Sam George?
I am a student of democracy. I believe that democracy must strive, but I believe that Africa must develop its own version of democracy. The Western democracy is not suitable for that.
It's not working, eh?
Absolutely not. It doesn't work for Africa. You look at Rwanda. Rwanda is celebrated by the West, but what they practice in Rwanda is not the Western democracy. You go to Botswana, it's not the Western democracy. They have adapted it for themselves. But you see, let us call a spade a spade. The West is running riots, and I'm happy. My salute goes out to the Nigerian Senate for telling Bola Ahmed Tinubu that he should focus on dealing with Boko Haram. You can't deal with Boko Haram and you are going to fight the president of another country.
Even the Biafran.
You can't deal with Biafra. There's rampant armed robbery on the streets of Nigeria. You can't travel after certain times, and you want to go and do what? Because Western puppet masters are asking you to go into an African state. What was France's interest in Niger?
Wait, did he just say France? We really can't keep downplaying France's interest in Niger. Let me just say, I think he's wrong and that France is paradisical and its leadership unblemished. Their citizens memorialize, relish, and simply love Macron, right? Let me show you what I'm talking about. Let me show you.
Tonight, more violence in France on the fifth day
of
rioting.
Not that. Hold on.
This after more than 1,300 people were arrested last night alone, with 45,000 police officers on the streets. Hundreds of them have been injured so far, authorities say. Amid the chaos,
no, not that one. Not that one.
Hundreds of cars set on fire. And the State Department tonight, Macron canceling a planned state visit to Germany, pleading for calm and for parents
not
to
that
keep
one.
Their teenagers at.
Okay. Well, maybe they don't care for Macron that much. Maybe France isn't as perfect as I thought. But anyway, I guess Sam George maybe slightly wins that round. But just sorry for the interruption. Let's continue.
What was France's interest in Niger? And you should begin to ask yourself what's happening in Francophone Africa. People are waking up. People are waking up and saying that, look, we can no longer be taken
Mali
for
has
stooges.
Dissociated itself.
Absolutely.
And now Niger seems to be following the trend.
And for me, it is this awakening in the next generation of Africans that we are capable of managing our own affairs and that we must unite. We must have a new cadre. Look across the landscape of Francophone Africa, with the exception of the Niger guy who is a bit elderly. I think he's about 61.
Okay, let's stop him right there for a second. There's nothing wrong with elderly leaders, Sam George. This is where I even the score. Age has nothing to do with any of this. And if anything is a sign of strength and sapience, I mean, take Joe Biden, for example. He's still a spring chicken at the young, ripe age of around 100. I got proof. Watch this. Watch what I'm saying. The guy's, Joe Biden's great. Watch this. Here we go. Look at him. Look, he's...
With regard to age, I can't even say, I guess how old I am. I can't even say the number.
Nothing wrong.
It doesn't register with me.
Well, wait, stop. Go to another one. Go to another one. Oh, Joe, come on, man. No, wait. Not that one. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, here. Yeah, Joe Biden, I salute you. Oh, snap. Okay, wait. Oh, gosh. Okay. Sam George. Again, I stand corrected, Mr. George. Please, we'll continue with Sam George.
The landscape of Francophone Africa, with the exception of the Niger guy who is a bit elderly. I think he's about 61 or so. All the other guys, the Burkinabe, the Mali, the Guineans, they're young soldiers. You understand me? Africa needs a crop of young leaders who are Afrocentric in their thinking and who will say to the West and Europe, we would stay, hold our own, trade amongst ourselves. We will only trade with you if you are willing to come and negotiate with us as equals. This whole capitulation, this whole sense that we are inferior, that we are incapable of managing our affairs. Look, a black man, Kwame Nkrumah, showed that it is possible just over the weekend.
But he said it.
Just over the weekend. I took my kids across about 3 regions and showed them a few things Nkrumah did. And you know what my soon-to-be 8-year-old son said to me? He said, Daddy, Nkrumah did a lot for Ghana. And he wasn't president for a very long time. And I said, yes. He set a bar that nobody can meet. None of our following presidents has been able to meet. You understand me? So it is possible if you have the leadership, the desire to serve your people and not to serve yourself. And look, that is where we are going. This whole talk, Akufo-Addo is talking about Niger. The hunter must withdraw and allow democratic institutions. What did he say when his friend
Alassane
Ouattara changed the constitution or attempted to change the constitution of Ivory Coast? What did he say when his friend in Senegal tried to do it? It is that hypocrisy of African leadership that is leading to a revolution in the younger generation of Africans to say, these old folks have had their day, they've had their say, it's our time to take our destiny into our own hands.
Okay, but you do admit, like you've said, that the way of coups is not the way to go.
I'm in no way supporting coups, but I'm saying that if our so-called democratic institutions do not foster democracy, you then open the windows for people to vent their spleen in a certain manner.
For military expeditions.
Absolutely.
Sam George, once again, ladies and gentlemen, his words of wisdom and his leadership continues to dismantle the system of imperialism. A true modern-day hero in my book, as is the country of Ghana. They are paving the way, not just in words, but with actionable policies for the people of Africa. However, this is where I debunk him and win the big argument here. He implies that if the government is corrupt, then the people's coup is to be expected. I say this. I say people should never be able to revolt against the system of government where they live. If the government is allowing our lands to be raped and our children to be indoctrinated with lies while our politicians are looking out for their own interests instead of the people's interests, we should sit back and let them pillage our lives just so that they're happy and know that they have us under their powers and their control. Let them control our futures because they're better than us. Right? Much love and respect for you all. Over there in Africa, here in the United States, we stand beside you. We are with you 100%. Keep fighting. You got this. If God is for us, who can be against us? Well, a lot of people, but who cares? God is for us. Love you guys.